That wasn't doctors then, it was a midwife. That was an old lady. I guess it was any old lady could do it, I guess.
Did you ever see a midwife helping with a birth?
Yeah, have I ever seen that?
Yes.
Not yet, but some of my relatives I have. I can't tell y'all because you don't know nothing about birth, no baby. But what I'm trying to say is the pains were terrible.
Sure.
The pains were really bad. I don't say any woman could have more than one child anyhow, but I had 6. We were so poor, we had to pay rent from them little shacky houses, just like you see them little gray run down houses, they had fields for cows and horses and things to go in. That's what we was living in, houses looking like this, like them. And that's where we were. All of us piled up in one room. That's the best we could do.
Right.
And people was good to us. Some of them was good, some of them wasn't good. But through it all, we struggled through it. Then as the time go on, they hired some of our older ones, bigger ones, to come in and help them, the white folks. We did it. We did what they asked us to do. I wouldn't wash dishes or pick up the trash or something like that. That's about all I could do at that time. But anyway, we went on and on. I remember about my mother. I don't remember too much about my father. But my mother, she was a hard-working woman. And I was the 4th child, I think. Or 6 of us, and I was the 4th one. I remember that my mother was always working to somebody in somebody's house, cooking for them or doing laundry, nursing, babysitting, and whatever. Well, that was about it up there at that time. And then going to school, we didn't get a chance to go to school too much. She didn't get too much pay. They would charge us as we went on and got a little check, like I told you, like them barns or in the fields. And
yes, ma'am.
They would charge us what my mother was making. She wasn't making about $15. If she was making that, they would take that. And that's all she had till the next time come around. And they would give us food for they didn't want. And that's what we had to eat.
Yeah. Now, you didn't have any electricity in your house?
No electricity, no electricity. Might have have all either at that time, a lamp or anything. And we had used oil. So I don't know where the oil came from or how it got there, but that's what it was. It was no electricity. And with brick and lampshades, you didn't have no light.
Right.
We do everything we had to do in the daylight,
Hay. Did you have mattresses made out of hay? Some people did.
Yeah, what?
It's called a straw tick. Some people use hay to create a mattress.
We had to make our own ticks, as they call them.
Yes, ticks, that's right. Yes, ma'am.
Ticks, as they call them. We had to make them.
Yes.
They give us the straw and the material to put this stuff in. But you couldn't, the way they were treating us, we was like animals. We were just like animals, worse than animals. Worse than, it don't sound real, but it's real.
We believe you, ma'am. It sounds real.
It was real. I'm not telling you like it is, but worse than what I'm saying. It was really worse. And most of the little ones up under me running around there with no clothes on, or they ain't had nothing put on them, running around there naked. But the girls, they were trying to pin something on them, But that's the truth. So, and then the white man would use them black girls. Oh Lord, I know y'all don't want to hear all that stuff. They would use them black girls, and that's how you see so many light ones. Because the white man would use them, taking advantage of them. Whether they want to go or not, they had to go. They would make them go. Just sting them down on the ground. Take their little boys and things and bang them up against the house. Y'all don't have no. I can't tell the story like it is, but I done forgot a whole lot of them that I've seen. But it's something just think about. It brings tears to your eyes to think human being would do another human being. So, and said, boys, most of the boy girls, the boy males, they would kill them anyway, keep from getting babies. Would kill them. They'd bust their head up against their brick walls or anything. Kill them. so they wouldn't be getting paid by the white girls, you know. It was a terrible mess at that time. But they would teach the young girls, that they can use them. They get to use them, but the black boys couldn't use a white girl. And that's always been like that. Even though if I grew up a grown woman and having babies myself, we couldn't. Oh Lord, that story so go on and on and on. Where the white man would pat on you and you were scared to say anything, and he would catch on to your breast or feel your bust back there. So white man to do a black girl like that. But if you said anything, they would arrest you. Instead of getting the man for doing it, they arrest us or whatever black at that time. You know, we had the rough. You know, you've heard that song, coming up on the rough side of the mountain. That was the rough side of the mountain. And I don't know what. Anyway, it was terrible. They was really terrible. I'm telling the good part of it. It was really bad. They did everything to her. Everything they could think of. We couldn't use the same laptop. We out somewhere another had to go to the bathroom. What we would do, we must did it on ourselves, because we couldn't go in none of the toilets around. Couldn't drink, couldn't get no water. They wouldn't let us drink water. Couldn't go in there and ask for a drink of water. Run us out like we were dogs, like you would do a stray dog. There's something to think about now, but I hope that will never come back to civilization. Because it'll be a terrible time, it'll be destruction in the land. But anyway, for all those schools, we give us books that they didn't want. They're all tore up and mocked up and all like that. It was bad. We had a rough time. We couldn't read. We just look at the pictures turn the pictures, turn the picture first one, picture then the other. We couldn't read because they didn't allow us to go to school. We had to work. We couldn't go to school. No, indeed, we couldn't go to school. We had to work, and they wouldn't pay us, and 10 cents, 5 cents, some pennies in our hand. We thought that was billions of dollars. We came sure to our mother that we had to give them that to our mother. Whatever it was they gave us, we gave it to our mother. We was always wanted to help, and she appreciated it. We always was believe in the Lord. Always the Lord was there. The Lord was always with us. That name, God will take care of it. Just pray. And my cousin, she wanted to go to church and all, but she refused to go because she didn't have things to wear. And I had big feet because I was big and tall and she was small. My brother was small and he had narrow feet. And she could wear his shoes, but I couldn't wear his shoes because my feet was too big. And my mother helped me sneak them shoes out of there. He had them shined up, Lord. And we sneaked them shoes out there for her to get them and wear for her. Since she wanted to go to church so bad, and give her those shoes to wear to church. And when she jumped up at the coal bar, you know when the coal bar was over there, when Gillum had the coal over here, had a coal over there, and she was running across. We were living over across the track. Jesus was over on the other side of the track. And she jumped up there with them shoes on, my brother's shoes. And the coal started running down behind her because it was a pile. She jumped over in that pile, and that pile of coal started running down behind her. I was gone because I didn't want no parts of it because I didn't want to go get me hung up in. But my mother helped us get over there. She said, "Brother, come on, because he's coming. Come on, come." And we had to get them shoes shined back up and put them, Ned like his shoes. That was a terrible moment, but we laughed at that. We have laughed at that. But had heel place all the way around the shoes to make them sound when they tap dancing. Ned and Ted was another little boy named Andrew. And Ned was named Edward, but was Ned and Ted. That was their name. And they would tap things for all them white folks standing around over there. And instead of them giving them money in their hand for doing all the showing off, they would throw it out there like we were animals. They'd throw it out there and they'd throw it. You had to go around and pick it up.
Your happy times. He want to know about your happy days.
When we had as the time went on, we had some. We grew up with some of the white ones were very nice, very sympathetic, felt sorry for us. They would help us, would bring us clothes. They got tired seeing them run around there naked with no clothes on. you know, so they would bring us things, bring us bedclothes and everything. Some of them was, yeah. And the people that my mother was to work for, they would give them things, nice things, and they had outgrown them or whatever, and they would pass them on over down to us. And we be going looking like somebody then, you know. We had shoes on our feet, and we had good people had learned how to fix your hair and everything. So we was looking good, and we did good. We didn't let them down. We did what we were supposed to do, and we kept clean. We had no wash machine. We had washboard, and sometimes we didn't have no washboard. You use your hand and tub, big buckets of water. We had the tote water. We had no running water.
When the good times came, what kind of foods did you like to eat and cook?
Greens. I like greens. You know, chicken. Chicken was a man's meat.
Okay.
There wasn't no beef. Then somebody gave us some, you know. We ate good because people gave us a lot of food. They gave us, we ate good. It was, potato was always in stock. Sweet potatoes and white potatoes. We always had plenty of milk because people would plant. And you go there and help them dig theirs, then they give you so much, you know, for prepping them plate there. You remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. They had peas and green. They believe in canning their food. Canning. Killing hogs and make your own lard for your bread and then they don't buy no bread, they make your bread. They on top of the stove, you remember that?
Yes, ma'am.
On top of the stove. We ain't had no ovens and things. You on stuff. Church helps us a lot. It helped us a lot. Got us going, got us stirred up. You know, we travel a lot. Everywhere too. It was a lot of help, but they had to do it secretly. They couldn't do it. Don't let nobody know what you was doing, you know, because they had to give it up. They wouldn't allow us to accept nothing too much from nobody, because they want us to stay down, you know. If you got up too much, they wouldn't have us to take advantage of to do for them. Well, we soon caught on. We had always could think. We had good minds. We wheeled out of it. We got so we would balk, we would fight back, and finally they would leave us alone, you know. You treat me like you want to be treated. You want me to treat you nice and respect, you do that to me. And that's the way you can get it. But if not, then I'll treat you like you treat me. You know, that's what's going on.
When did you get married?
When I got married, when I was 16.
16 years old.
Going on 17. I was pregnant, and I got married, but I had the baby when I was 17. As I turned 17, that's when I had the baby. But I got pregnant when I was 16. The baby didn't born I had turned 17 when I had the baby. My first child, I was 17.
Yeah. And then you had 5 more children after that.
That's right. I got married then, see. They believe in making you marry. You don't about to make nobody marry now. They say make you marry. You got my daughter married, pregnant with a baby, you gonna marry her. But didn't nobody make nobody marry. We just went on and got married, you know.
And where were you living then?
In town. Hard time.
Mill Street.
Mill Street?
Mill Street.
The businesses that used to be there, they had a lot of businesses in that area. The pool room and
yeah, they had
and Sunny South
they
and
had a lot of business at that time. Had a lot of business. Now ain't got nothing. Sunny South, and you know they had a bowling alley down Railroad Avenue. Had a bowling alley. I don't know if y'all remember it now. They had a bowling alley, Lindsay's Cafe, and the Walker's Pool Room. You remember that?
Walkers?
They had
remember
a
the name.
dance hall down below that was upstairs. And they had a lot of stuff going on too, amuse the young ones at.
Do you remember World War II?
I think that's where my first husband was.
Did he go overseas?
He went to Germany. And that's where your dad was, Jane.
I don't know, Mother. I was just a baby.
Let's bet on that picture.
You went somewhere to meet him.
Yeah.
Was he killed there?
No, indeed.
Oh, okay.
He died. He didn't treat himself right when he came out. He couldn't stand it. He couldn't. All it went through over there.
Yeah.
You know what? That would make me sick. They had them surrogated over there. I said over there they're fighting at it and put the black to the black and the white to the white. If you're there trying to accomplish something, look like you would have got together, you know, trying to win it. General MacArthur, I heard my husband when he say talk about General MacArthur. You remember hearing him?
Yes, ma'am.
General MacArthur. That was a good. My husband was up under him. That child's daddy. He was a cook and he came back like he went over there because he was a cook and he was in the kitchen and he stayed over there for 4 or 5 years. And Jane was 3 months old when he went in. That Jane right there. And when he come out, Jane was 3 years old or 4 or 5 years old. She didn't even know her daddy because he had been over that long. Jane's daddy had died. He hadn't killed himself drinking.
Yeah.
And then when the report came back from pronouncing his death, he said his stomach was a mass of holes from drinking and not eating.
No. Your daughter, were you married 2 times?
2 times.
Okay. And can you tell us something about your second husband?
The second husband,
Yeah.
he was a good man.
Yeah.
The first one, I can't say nothing about him, but he was an alcoholic.
Okay.
Her daddy.
Yeah.
But through it all, he was all right in his day.
Yeah.
He got 6 children.
So was your second husband, was he from Orange too?
Yeah, he from down another little section down, a little below here called
True Blue.
True Blue.
True Blue.
True Blue, down about 20-some miles from here.
And he was a good man.
He was a good man. He owned a whole. He was a businessman. He liked making his own money. He liked his own doing.
Yeah.
He had a whole farm.
He was in service.
He did. He worked at a feed store.
He was
I guess he stole as much as he could feed them.
Did you have children with some of your children, his
I
children
didn't have
too?
no. My children was underage. They was little things coming. He had to raise them. Mine, I already had.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any for him.
So how
I told him, I said, look, I already got a house full of children. I ain't supposed to have no more children. He said, you already got them. Then I said, thank you.
Yeah.
So I didn't try to get no more for him.
Yeah. But you two, were you married a long time to him?
To him,
Yeah.
yeah, almost 50-some years.
Oh.
I was in my 20s. He was too.
And what was his name?
Gerald Starks.
I remember him. He had horses, right?
He would drive Rapid Dan Milling Company feed truck.
Yeah.
He had hogs. He used to market his hogs. He used to kill one for the house every now and then.
Yeah.
And made a homemade sausage. People would swarm here like it was a store. I said, this ain't no store. You go to the store and get your sausage.
Good job.
That was good sausage too.
Yeah.
I missed that sausage.
Yeah.
But it ain't good for you no how. But,
So God blessed you with a good man.
huh?
God blessed you with a good man for
He
all those
of
years.
all the things I've been through, he truly did. Jane I can witness. He was good to them too. My 2 youngest ones was boys,
Uh-huh.
and they used to get to fighting. Them 2 brothers, they used to get to fight. Boy, you see him get in there and sling one this way and one that way. They know he was there. They know this.
That was it.
That's right. That's right. They mind him. They was riding with him in the truck
Yeah.
when he go to deliver stuff. Those 2 boys, he said, everybody, come on, Gerald, get your boys here now. We got to go.
So those were good times.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Never relieved me too. I kept him off the street.
Yeah.
I was working all the time. I always worked. Even I married to him. He didn't want me to work, but I've been used to my own money,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to give it up.
So you were independent that
That's
way.
right. I'm independent very much. Sometimes I wish I wasn't,
Yeah.
but I am. Bartlett's had restaurants, had cleaners and everything, but they were good. They were good to me. Anytime I come, somebody be in there, Eva, you in there? And our house looked like a barn. You wouldn't think this white woman would be coming there, but she did. She taking a liking to me. I think they felt sorry for me. They saw I was struggling with those children, and they was willing to help. As you know, when you're trying to help yourself, you can get help. And that's what I was doing. I work all the time. So I've been through the mills. I've been there. I can't tell it all that stuff I done been through with. It's back in there, but I gotta get it dug up, you know. I've worked round the clock. I've got up in the morning, but be so cold, no rug on the floor like that. Be linoleum, and you know linoleum is cold. And my feet hit that linoleum, cold linoleum. It would stick to that linoleum because it was cold. And when I would get up and trying to find fire to get it warm for my children to get up, so my children could get up, going to school. I had to get up and comb their hair, seeing that their clothes on right there, get them off to school. And most all of them got a fairly education. Some of them went to college, some of them didn't, but I didn't have the money. But anyway, they can write their name, they can sign their name. Now, I guarantee you that every one of them can sign their name.
You went back to school to get your GED.
Yeah, I went back to school. I was determined to get something, you know.
Yeah.
I got enough to get by.
Yeah.
I got enough to make a living. I did pretty good for what the little education I had, but I'm so sorry that I had a lot of opportunities that I passed them out because my children was small at that time. I didn't want to leave them.
Yeah.
And I could have went on. This Mrs. Blackwell wanted me to be a nurse, and she said she would assist me with being a nurse. But I had enough education she saw in me to be a nurse.
Oh.
But I didn't accept it. I passed it. I shouldn't have went on with it. But she was a white lady. She was very nice. And that she saw in me, she said, you the very time for a nurse. I said, I don't have enough education to be no nurse. She said, come on, I'll assist you. I'll assist you. And I turned her down. She was really hurting. She said, I really wanted you to be the nurse. She was willing to work with me. But my children were small. I didn't want to leave them. I don't know what they would have been. They might have been way up there, or they might have went down. I don't know. But I wasn't going to take no change. I would stick with my children. We enjoyed it then. We enjoyed going to church and singing, her and me. We used to sing together. So finally we got to go in school, got to go in Sunday school. Preachers was coming in from north, coming down and tutoring us and telling us it was a better way than we was living. So we were wiggly out of it, and they would teach us the Bible and teach us how to sing and what to sing, and bring us old hymn books and things. And we would be singing. We'd be singing around, staying around on street corners, singing, staying around on street corners. We didn't know no notes or nothing like that. We would just open our mouth and saying something, you know. And then finally a tune would come. All our voice would blend together, and we finally come to something, you know. We really got it together.
Can you tell us some more about that good time? Traveling to the conventions, the musical conventions?
To the convention, to the traveling, that was a good time. Everywhere, I done been everywhere.
Where?
If it wasn't for all up north and overseas and everywhere.
Overseas?
Good singing.
Really?
Yeah, that wasn't bad time. That was good time.
Good.
I think Connecticut was our first one up in Connecticut.
Yes.
The Gerald Sister Ruth, that's where we landed up there. Then from there to Chicago, I thought I was going somewhere. I thought I was somebody then.
Oh, yeah.
We went everywhere, to Chicago, Alabama, Georgia. We always was cautious to tell us what to do and what not to do in different states. How to stay in and stay off the street. Don't go on that street. Don't be messing around over there after dark and all that. Because some of them southern states was still nasty. It was still bad. And we follow orders. And we never went alone. We always went with a group, you know. Well, it was some of it was a good time. I learned a lot from them. I traveled with them for years. From little on, from all that I've been through, I come into with B.G. Bell. We had big programs right here in Orange. We had big crowds from every which way. Big crowd. Sure did. All up in Connecticut, Georgia, California. And James Cleveland, you remember James Cleveland record? I shook hands with him. And Thomas A. Dorsey. Thomas Dorsey.
Wow.
Oh, I've met some real professionals. I'm not a professional, but I hung in there with them. I'm in good health.
Yeah.
I get my physical every year.
Yeah.
Miss Starks, you're a healthy old lady. That's what they tell me.
Yeah.
I said, thank you.
Yeah.
Every time I go for my checkup, diabetes runs in my family.
Yes, ma'am.
But I haven't gotten it yet.
Yes.
But anyway, through it all, God sits high and he looking low.
Yeah.
He know who he wants. He know. He kept me here for some reason. I'm the
person
last one
of your brothers and sisters.
of my brothers and sisters.
Okay.
I'm the last one.
Oh,
Everything fell right back on me. Ask Granny. They call me Granny.
Yeah.
Go ask Granny. But anyway, I got a lot of children. I got a lot of fifth generation. I think I'm in the fifth generation. Right, but I think in time to come, I might not see it, but somebody go see it. It's gonna be Hillary go get it. If they get this thing out of there now that they got in there, the next one gonna be y'all ain't gonna vote for no woman, and you better, cause might be a woman that gonna carry y'all over. The men ain't doing nothing. they wiser and they got think. Y'all don't think. Y'all men folks don't think.
What advice would you give young people about how to get along? What would you give?
I tell them manners and respect. You respect others as you want them to respect you. Please, be polite. Know how to say excuse me when you run on top of somebody's feet and butt up against it. Don't turn around and look like a bull in the face. You know what I mean? Some of them like that. They run on top of you and don't even look back at you. But that's not nice. That's not. I called one of my little grandchildren back down there in the church other Sunday. Oh, little Zion. It's Tama. And she run on top of people's feet and kind of looked back like that and kept on going. I said, come back here. I said, you see that lady sitting there? She said, yeah, I saw Granny. They call me Granny. I said, you run on top of the lady's feet and you didn't say a word. I said, go over and tell her you're sorry that you run on top of her feet. You didn't mean to do it. She went up there and did it. I said, when you run on top of people and they don't say nothing, that's not nice. You can't get through life like that. You got to respect other people if you want them to respect you. I said, you'll be good. Now she in college. She in college now. But I hope she will remember what I told her. Sure. She's going to get through life there acting crazy. You got to be kind and nice to everybody. To everybody. That's how I got this far.